What is going on, Gopher Nation? How is everybody doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. And as you can see, we have a new game in front of us called Frostpunk. I absolutely love city builder style games. This game takes it to a whole new level. They call it a society builder. Very interesting concepts in this game. I just can't wait to start playing it, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as I know I'm going to. So let's get right into it, and then once we get the game going here, we'll talk some more about the game. So we'll select a new game called A New Hope, and we will let the intro play here for you. If it wants to load, there it goes.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward, slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Wow, if that intro just doesn't set the mood for this game, I don't know what else would. This game has it's got a feeling to it, and I'm really excited about this. So, A New Home. We fled London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst. Now that the world as we know it is crumbled, we have to survive. So, like many city builders, we have to manage resources and infrastructure. But this game gives us so much more, and you'll see as we progress through the game. I'm not going to get really in-depth into the controls of the game. One, I really haven't played too much of it. I just wanted to get a feel for the controls and not ruin the story for myself. I know the basics behind it. I know the basics behind the story, and I know there will be a lot of tough decisions that we have to make for our people to survive or not to survive. We'll see. So we'll get right into it here. Fight the cold. We need to get a generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, so we have our first goals that we have to do here. And we'll go ahead and start this. As you can see, it's got a very, I really like the look, the Victorian steampunk look here. And I'm really super excited to get going here. So if we look around the area, I'm going to go ahead and pause the game here. I don't want to waste too much time. We have resources that we can gather. We have wood crates. We have steel. We should have some coal around here too. Yeah, coal. More coal. And okay, lots of resources here. Steel wreckage. And what's really neat is, like, if you look down through here, I mean, we really can't get any closer than this, but we're really, I feel that we don't need to, and you'll see why in a little bit. It's just got this super dreary feeling to the game. So first things first, I want them to get going and gathering some resources. We're gonna need lots of resources. I want to start by gathering wood. We're gonna need wood to build what we need to build. So I'm gonna go over here and you can see we have no wood. It needs workers, so we can assign maximum of 15 workers. We're going to assign 15 workers there. We have 50 available, so we're also going to start harvesting some steel, and we're gonna get some coal going, and it gives us 5 additional workers. So we'll have the last 5 build this for now. Alright, we'll zoom out here a little bit, and we will start time. And I'm gonna start off slow so you can watch what happens as the people start to move. And they're literally going to wade through the snow. It's currently negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit in the game. And it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold, and it's going to get a lot colder. So look, they literally just wade out in the snow and make their paths. Alright, let's speed the game up a little bit here so they can gather some resources. We are going to need to build them some shelters eventually. One thing that I want to show you here that makes this game unique is it's called the Book of Laws. Okay, and the first tree that we have is called adaptation. And if we click it, we have different laws that we can enforce. And one of the first ones I want to look at, and it seems like what I've seen from the other people doing too, is when it comes to child labor. We're in the apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. What are we gonna do? Our kids, do they need a safe place to work, or a safe place to stay while the adults work, or are we going to force them to work too? So let's take a look here. We have child labor, safe jobs. Okay, there aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hothouses. And if you look, we can sign this bill in effect, and the children can work in safe workplaces. Hope will fall slightly. Child workers will be injured in accidents. Okay, and the side note to that is child shelters. All right, children will have a safe place during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. We get a new building, the child shelter. Hope will rise, providing all children with a place in child shelters give a permanent bonus to hope. I will have to build a child shelter, so that's definitely kind of what I'm thinking here. And I know you can kind of see right here, it's going to allow us later on to apprentice the children out into engineering and medical jobs, and I really think this one's better for it here. So we're going to sign this one right here, and now we have, see, we can see that immediate boost to hope that we have. And as soon as they get some wood coming in here, we're going to build and if we look at, so we got a base heating level of 2. I should explain this. If you look here, around. We look at our heater. We haven't turned it on yet. We can turn steam power level 1 on, but we really don't need to right now. Not just a second anyhow. Every bit of coal that we have is going to matter, even though we have 80 homeless people. We need to address that, and we will address that very soon. Very soon. Let me see if I can remember how to look at not economy. There's a way to look at the heating. Let's see. Camera controls, resource management. No, I don't want that. There's a way to look at the heating and its outline that we're going to build in a circle, and that's how heat's going to radiate. So we are going to build a child shelter, and we're going to build it right here. And then we're going to escape out. Alright, so we have to do that, and then we will be building shelter workplaces for everyone, our living places for everyone else very soon. And see, they're gonna come in here and they're gonna build this now. Look how deep that snow is too. It's just crazy. So I really like I said before, I really like playing games like this. Okay, so children cared for. The child shelter is ready for children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something has happened to their children. Hope rises. That's good. See, we got another boost to hope. Alright. Like I was saying, I'll go ahead and pause the game here for a minute. I'll let it play. I really like games like this. Recently, you know, I play a lot of like the old school Caesar and Pharaoh. There's some of the better games, more strategic, and they really, especially in the more advanced levels, really have to get you thinking about, you know, resource management and stuff. So we need to worry about building homes too. Oh, it says we have a generator. So what's it tell us here? The generator is used to heat. The city's heat is a frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you can. We can even have upgraders for it. Talks about construction and controlling time. Yeah, we're good with that. I've already figured that out. As you can see, they have free time. During their free time, they'll do things like building and stuff like that. Oh, so this right here, no roof over our heads. This is a problem, and we'll get these occasionally through, and we have options to choose. These are like these promises that we can do. Okay, so Captain, people are understandably concerned in the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in terrible cold. We better do something about it. And he's right, we should. So we can do this one, and you have to provide housing for 40 people, which is half our people. But realistically speaking, you know, there's a lot of risk and reward here. We're gonna provide shelter for everyone. Why? Because it's not terribly hard to do, and that's what we need to do. So we need, I believe each one of these is going to provide shelter for 10 people, so we need 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And while I'm thinking about it, another thing we are going to need one of these as soon as we get some more wood. That's going to be a must too, because people are going to get sick and we want to take care of them. So now we're going to speed this up again, and they should start to build, yeah, see, they should start to build their houses during free time. And what do we have here? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. And he's right. But you know, the thing is, sometimes you gotta kind of go with what the computer wants to win the game. And ultimately this is a game, not necessarily real life. But if we think about it real life, and a lot of that, see now as we build these tents, this little tent city we're building, our homeless are going down and they won't freeze to death. We need to speed this up again, otherwise we're going to be here all day, not make any forward progress. So we have our initial goals down here that we are working towards. Oop, we got another question here. The heating is off. The generator is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for one night, of course. So you know what? I think we can go ahead and turn the generator on. It's going to use some of our coal, but it's all right. It's gonna get cold. See, now we can see the heat radiating out. Let's keep our people warm, keep them safe, and they'll be happy. Click on our generator, we can see the heat rising. If it gets too cold, we can kick it in overdrive, but that could, you know, that could be bad. So we'll keep going here. Let's speed the game up again. See, now we kept our promise and our hope rises again. That's good. But we have sick and ill though. See, this is what I was afraid of. We have one sick, but they're not gravely. I should have built a hospital and I forgot. You know, I'm still new and we'll figure it out here. We can rotate. Okay, so QRSD type controls. We'll rotate our camera. Alright. So it looks like we have, I don't know how much free time they're gonna get here. I really don't. Oh, we got lots of sick people. Dang, that's not good. We're not starting off good here. Yeah, we don't want to do any new laws just yet. Illness and healthcare, yes, I'm aware. You know, we need to build a medical post, and eventually, like I said, we can upgrade it. So, we have any gravely ill? No, it's good though. We need wood, and that's what it's ultimately going to come down to build this. Yep. See, the people are kind of grim and dark sometimes. You know, they're more, I don't know, are they optimistic or are they realistic or are they pessimistic? Let's see what we got here. Critical shortage. Yes, we have a critical shortage of the number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort might help. Open the book of laws. And what that's referring to is I can institute emergency shifts, and I think this is going to help us greatly. In the case of emergency, we can do this. It's gonna piss some people off, but then again, I mean, anybody who's been in the military or any kind of police force, EMT, any public servant really understands that, you know, sometimes you got to work more than 8 hours a day, and this is the end of the world. Suck it up, buttercup.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So now we can, you know, now we can enforce a medical shift if we need. Hopefully we don't get any more sick people, or at least gravely injured sick, so we could lose people right away, and that would be bad. Alright, so let's get going here. Come on, we need to, there they go. Alright, so they're gonna go out, start gathering resources again. That's another neat, interesting aspect of the game, that we are limited on when we can work and when we can't work. And look, as you can watch them, you know, where they were walking yesterday, you know, a lot of it. Alright, so we got enough wood here. Alright, so I'll pause it real quick. As you watch, the snow will pile up in their paths again. It's crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and build us a clinic. Medical post, and I'm gonna put it on the inside here, and we'll keep the game going. We should build that. Almost done. Awesome. Now, so steel wreckage has depleted. Let's see if I can find some more steel around here. Yep. Let's put you guys to work over there. But we have a note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that don't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different, and it was the right thing to do. and we got a little bit of hope boost from it. I mean, I honestly think that even in an apocalyptic world, we need to educate our children and give them safe places to wait and to learn. You know, I mean, it could be real different in real life. It's hard saying. Let's speed up time here. Let's really kick this time in. Let's get this coal in. All right, so we did our first objective, and now we have to generate food. People got to eat, right? So the generator hums with resources warmth, but we should take into account that the generators goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we started a secure way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Alright, so our next objective is to secure a raw food supply by building a hunter's hut or a hothouse and build a cookhouse to start preparing meals. So let's take a look here at food. What does the cookhouse do? Turns raw foodstuffs into nutrient meals. 1 unit of raw food is used to prepare 2 standard food rations. It's got a base heating of 1, and we've got a base heating of 2 on the hunter's hunt. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey in frozen wasteland. They provide up to 15 raw food per day. So we're definitely going to want one of those. We have enough wood, and it's got a base level of 2, so we're going to build it on the outside here of the circle. And we need to build a road. Remember how to build a road here. Build street, yep, and we will just build a road right out there like so. And we are also going to need, you might as well go ahead and build the cookhouse, which is a layer 1. We can't fit it in there, that's alright. We'll go ahead and stick it out here. Oops, wrong button. And again, we will build a road. Maybe. So it won't let us build a road there. Can we how can we cancel this building? Alright, so yeah, we don't want to build that there. And okay. We'll build it here. Oh, it requires wood to build. That was the problem. Alright. So we just need to wait till we get some more wood in. Alright, so now we should be able to build the road we need.
The shift is ending.
Why do we still have sick people? Oh, do you know what? I think I have to assign people to work there. So with basic resources secured, now we can try to rescue the people we left behind, build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Alright, cool. So I'm going to pause this because I think we need to, oh yeah, see, that's the issue. We need to assign people to work there. And we need to assign people to work here. No employees available, so it takes employees, okay. And you know what? Alright, so let's see here. How many people we got out here working on this one? Alright, so we want... Alright, we'll take some from there. And we will need... We're going to go ahead for now and put some people there. They still need to build that road though. Oh, we got new laws we can introduce. Interesting. And see, now our number of sick are going down. I can't believe I forgot to assign workers to that. Come on, we need to build this road here, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Freetown. Let's build the road. See what they're doing here. Oh, we got, what's this? Resource shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and provided by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will help us extend the work hours. I think I already did this. Oh, it wants me I can possibly extend the shift. New shift hours. You can extend the workday to any facility to 14 hours. I don't think I need to do that right now. What I can do... let's open this book of law again here. What do we got here? We're gonna need another... So we got... Talking about food, we can do soup additives too. Food additives. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. I don't think we need to worry about this just yet either. And also soup, we can cook soup instead of full meals and feed more people. I don't think we need to worry about this either. The one thing I want to look at is medical apprentices versus engineering apprentices. Education is key to form the future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help us with the sick. But I oops, hit the wrong button again. I think we should do engineering. Children from children's shelters help workplace speeding up research, and that's going to be important. So I think we're going to eventually do that one, but we'll wait and see just a little bit longer. We need more resources because we got more sick people, and we need to build this road. And I just don't understand why they aren't building the road. Let's go back here and make sure that the roads are connected properly. Maybe that was the issue. Alright, so now we're getting work again. Alright, which one was depleted? So we have a wood box that was depleted. Are these wood crates? How many do I have? I'm going to assign. All right, let's get going here. Did they ever build that road yet? I don't know. Yeah, they did. Okay, good. We do need to build another hospital. How do we have hungry people? Must not have any food available to them. It's functioning, it says. Temperature's good. We need to get some more people in here too. Coal pile depleted. What do we got here? Okay. We will send you there because I'm going to assign workers there. We should hopefully get some food at nighttime.
Workday ends. It's time off.
And we can see we're bouncing back and forth between hungry. At least they're not starving, which is good. Oh, we got weather changes. So, temperature in city could constantly change. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days. This is shown to the right. Oh, I see. Okay. The thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. However, mouse over for details. Okay. So we look at our temperatures. Temperature will significantly drop 2 levels. That's like, I think like minus 20 degrees. I think each level is 10 degrees. So it's gonna get freaking cold. About negative 25. That's pretty damn cold. So with that though, we have more sick people. Dang, we got a lot of sick people. It's something we're gonna have to look at. Alright, but with that, I think that's all we're going to have time for this episode. It was just us hanging out, getting set up into our routine, and hopefully figuring out the controls a little bit. Guys, I really appreciate hanging out and watching my video. If you liked it, think about giving me that like on the video, and if you really liked my content, think about subscribing if you haven't subscribed to see all my further videos, man. You can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on YouTube and Twitch and Discord. The links are in the description below, and I hope everybody has had a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.